Good evening, everybody. It's Professor Hatch. It is 10:33 on a Saturday night, and I'm doing this shit. And if that doesn't define old, I don't know what does. I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to talk about the persuasive essay. So, at this point in the semester, this is not your first essay. I don't want to be more specific than that because I frequently change the order in which I assign essays. But anyway, this is not your first essay, so you're kind of used to the routine here. Um, uh, this is a 1,500 word essay. And I know that's a lot of words, but you're going to have several weeks to work on this. Obviously, like everything else with this course, there's going to be a lot of time management that is required of you. But if this is like almost the mid part of the semester, and if you're still hanging out and getting assignments turned in, then you've probably got the time management thing figured out at this point. So anyway, I'm gonna just read the prompt. Social media pros and cons. Social media platforms are a cornerstone of modern communication. They've even become necessary for the success of some businesses, both small and large. Food trucks, for example, lean heavily on their social media presence. Without it, no one would know where to find the churro truck. And what would Hollywood do if they couldn't advertise the summer blockbusters on the various social media platforms? My lights are flickering as though they're about to die, so I'm going to turn on this additional light over here. If I had editing skills, you wouldn't have to know any of that. In any case, even stepping away from the business aspect, they also provide opportunities for connection, self-expression, and access to news and information. On the other side of that coin, however, there are serious concerns about mental health, privacy, and misinformation. For example, many have argued that Facebook played a pivotal role in Donald Trump winning the 2016 presidential election. Uh, we don't need to go down that political rabbit hole. Um, if you have read up on that, then cool. And if you're not familiar with that, also cool. Uh, the politics of it don't really matter. The point is that social media has been found to be instrumental in helping more than just Donald Trump, in helping several political careers. Moving on. In no less than 1,500 words, 1,500 words, please write a persuasive essay arguing whether the influence of please write a persuasive essay arguing whether the influence social media has on our society is a positive one or a negative one. To make your argument more effective, you will be required to acknowledge the opposing viewpoint and then refute it. So, if you're arguing that social media is the devil, then you'll have to write one paragraph acknowledging that some people think it's awesome, and then you'll argue why their perspective is flawed. Okay, so the procedure, I know this is a lot of words, but you're going to have 2 to 3 weeks to work your way up to the outline. There will be several smaller assignments that will all contribute to the final draft of this essay. All of these assignments will be found under the persuasive essay section of each weekly module. Do I have? Yeah, here's the weekly module right here. Week 9, which is in your future, probably. But here you see the persuasive essay title, and then the assignments related to it fall under that, right? Okay, great. In each weekly module, and of course, each assignment will have more specific instructions. And of course, while you're working on this essay, please feel free to make use of the student essay template, which hopefully at this point you're familiar with. Let's look at the requirements. We're going to make this one pretty short because, as we all know, the outline video is much longer. So the requirements are 1,500 to 1,750 words, plus a works cited page. You need to have no less than 5 sources, 2 of which must come from academic databases, which if you click on that link, there'll be more about that. There's also a whole video I've recorded about how to find scholarly sources. That'll be coming up in future weeks. No Google Scholar, please. You need to be using the RCC library website. And then the rest of those sources need to come from reliable journalism sources. And what are reliable journalism sources? Click on this link and you'll see what I have to say about that. Your intro paragraph must end with a thesis statement that clearly states your position on social media. One and only one paragraph must be devoted to acknowledging and refuting the opposing point of view. We talked about that just a few paragraphs up. And then the rest of this is all standard stuff, good spelling, grammar, spelling, blah, 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 MLA format. No block quotes. And then here where it says video coming soon will be this video. So that's really all that's going on here. This is going to be a longer essay than what you've previously written. Not by a whole lot, though. And probably you're looking at, my guess is 4 or 5 body paragraphs, plus an intro, plus a conclusion. You'll hit the 1,500 words really easily, assuming you keep plugging away at this with the time that I've given you for it. And assuming that life doesn't throw you any curveballs, which life loves to throw curveballs at us all the time. In any case, that's what's required for this particular essay. I don't think there's anything else I really need to say about this. There will be 2 assignments coming up where I ask you to find a scholarly source. One where I'm asking you to find an article that's in support of social media, and one where I'm asking you to find an article that is criticizing social media. It's 10:40 now, and I'm very tired. All right, I'll see you in the outline video. Bye.